guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really hope you enjoy, and please subscribe because I'm putting up videos every single week. I do a lot of fashion, lifestyle and chatty videos, and I would absolutely love to see you here again. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today I am going to be doing the reading your assumptions about me. Reacting to your assumptions about me. Basically, I've asked over on Instagram for everybody's assumptions and I'm going to read them out, I'm going to react to them, I'm going to sort of tell you what I think about them, whether they're true or not. And yeah, hopefully they're not too savage. I don't think they're that bad, but we will see. I think it's really interesting to see what people think of you from watching like your online presence. I feel like I definitely share a lot of my life online, but anyway, we will see how well you really know me. I've got my lemon water, I'm staying hydrated, I've been to the gym this morning, and yeah, I'm feeling positive. So also, quick side note, if my hair looks a really weird colour and you're like, what is going on? I temporarily dyed my hair with a brand called Shrine. I think it's Shrine. I can always link it down below. And the product is called Brond, and it's like these drops that you put in your conditioner, you mix it all together, they tell you how to do it, and then you put it on blonde hair, and it kind of like, I mean, mine went to sort of like a really brown. It looks a lot lighter now, but it's more of a dark blonde, whereas I'm naturally like, well, not naturally, but I'm normally bleach blonde, and I really need to get out my system. And I did like it, so let me know in the comments down below whether I should keep the blonde or whether I should go darker, and I'd probably keep like big blonde bits in the front. If you want to know what it looked like more, go over to my TikTok and have a look over there, because you can see when I first dyed it and it was really dark and it was styled and stuff. Anyway, massive tangent. So the first assumption is you're rich. Just an assumption, love you. I mean, this is definitely all about, what's the word? I can't find the word. Like your own perspective and perception of what rich is. Personally, I would not consider myself rich at all. I'm so grateful that I get to do what I love to do as a job and to be able to do social media, and it's only recently that I have been able to sort of do this more full time, and I absolutely love that. Like, I'm so happy I can do what I love full time as my job. And yeah, I am very fortunate for that, and I absolutely love that, but I definitely would not class myself as rich. Oh, and also, I love you too, thank you. Thank you for your assumption. You live in Sheffield. I actually don't live in Sheffield. I think a lot of people think that because I went to uni in Sheffield, and I do live near Sheffield. It's sort of my closest city, so a lot of the time you will see me in Sheffield. If I post photos and stuff, I'm normally in Sheffield. I love to go there on a weekend, and fun fact, we are supposedly moving to Manchester soon. Not Manchester, Sheffield. Yeah, so Jordan's job is in Sheffield, and we want to live in the city, and it would be sort of maybe Manchester, London, but right now Sheffield is sort of the most sensible option for us. And I love Sheffield, and it's close to home. I can go down the road and see my mum and dad, and yeah, so I'm not from Sheffield. You can tell by my accent that I'm definitely not from Sheffield. I'm from Derbyshire, but yeah, I love Sheffield, and maybe soon I will be there. So any of my Sheffield people, let me know in the comments. You don't like being, oh, there's a car just, oh, is this this might be my boohoo delivery. Is it, oh, it's my neighbour, Tragic. Right, so these are really nice, guys. It's making me cringe rather than, I feel like I'd rather you be savage, because it's making me like, it's really nice, but it's like, I feel like I'm complimenting myself. You're good fun to be around. I feel like you'd have to ask my friends. I mean, I would like to think so. I'd definitely like to think so. I feel like I joke around a lot. I try not to take myself too seriously. Hopefully I'm good fun to be around. I would like to think so, but you're gonna have to ask one of my friends. Hilarious in a social gathering. Maybe after a few drinks, maybe after a few Prosecco's. But I mean, they're messing around, having a laugh, or I'm on the floor, so these are so random. You don't love tea. Tea is everything. I've grown up drinking tea since I literally don't know how young, but no, tea in my house, in my family house, if you have a problem, you have a cup of tea. Like anything that goes wrong, I think my mum smashed, like we've had this huge mirror on the wall for years and years at home, and my mum was trying to do something with it and she knocked it off and the whole thing smashed, and she was like, oh my god, 7 years, bad luck. And instantly my dad was like, right, kettle now. Any problem, cup of tea. Something that I do now do though is oat milk. I'm not a massive fan of normal tea with dairy milk. I've never liked it. Never liked normal milk. Always been a soya milk. So it's tea with soya milk and none of this wheat crap, none of the weak tea, and Yorkshire tea bags obviously. But oat milk, and oat milk in an iced coffee, everything. So much better. You always drink a double vodka Diet Coke when you're out. Yes, I do. That is my drink, and that is from Emily, who works behind the bar that I go into. And yes, I do. It's my absolute go-to. But you know what the problem is? I down them. Like, I can drink, if I go out and I have pints, like if I want to take a steady night, I will drink pints, because I can do like 2 pints in the whole night and be fine. If I drink double vodka Diet Cokes, I will drink it like juice, like it goes straight down. It's quite bad. I feel like the lighting's going, guys, so I'm really, really sorry if the lighting does go. I'm literally just sat with like the natural lighting in my living room, so hopefully it's not too bad. You're really hardworking. Thank you for that one. I would like to think so. I mean, I definitely can be really lazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can be lazy. I think the thing is, for me, I'm hardworking, but I definitely work harder when I'm doing something that I really, really care about. So the work that I'm doing now, you know, I want to go out every day. I'd love to go out every day and get content for Instagram and film videos and post stories and stuff like that, because I love it and I'm passionate about it and I want it to grow and I want to work on it. So yeah, I would obviously work hard doing that, and I love it. I'd say like when I was younger in school and stuff, I was hardworking. I've never been like top of the class. I've never been like that kind of person. I was always very into like drama and more creative stuff, and I definitely had to revise a lot. So I suppose, I don't know why I'm bringing this back to school, but when I was in school, I suppose I did work quite hard, because I sort of had to work hard to get grades. I was never one of those people that could just, you know, not revise, get on with it and do really, really well. Never been that person. So I suppose that's maybe made me more hardworking, I don't know. You're the type of person who does uni work last minute and still passes with high marks. That's really funny, because I didn't read that one before I've just said what I've just said, so I've kind of already answered this one. I mean, I finished uni like, oh, when did I finish uni? Maybe like 2 years ago now. My end of uni was when COVID was happening. I finished off my degree in lockdown. So I was so grateful that like I didn't have a whole year's. Jordan had a whole year in COVID, and I think that must have been so hard. And I was doing performing arts as well, so it's really difficult to do if you're not in the space like at uni. 100%, I am the sort of person that is so last minute. I will put things off. I think as well, because I get stressed, my coping mechanism is to put things off. And I know it's so bad, and I know it doesn't help, and I know I'd feel so much better if I just got stuff done, but I really leave things till the last minute, until I'm like, right now I absolutely have to do it. But I've never been that sort of person that can like really put it off and not try and then get a great grade. I think I got a 2-1 in uni altogether, but I did work really hard. I did leave it to the last minute, but I was never the person that was like, you know, writing it up and then submitting it like that night. I've never been that bad. But in the last sort of few days, that's when I'd be like writing things down and being like, oh God. You get anxious. Yes, 100% I get anxious. So I've definitely talked about this in videos before, but I've had anxiety since I was 8 years old, and I am talking like, I can definitely do a whole video on this if you want one, but I need to talk about one thing at a time. So basically, I have had anxiety since I was 8 years old, and I'm talking like wouldn't go to school, wouldn't leave the house, absolutely awful. And I definitely still get anxious now. Like, mainly it's if I know I'm doing something, or if I'm doing something new, I've got something coming up, I will get really bad. I've definitely learned new ways of sort of coping with it. I mean, I'm definitely not fine now. Like, I still suffer with really bad anxiety from time to time, and like situational anxiety. So yeah, I mean, I might not come across as an anxious person at all, but I am, and I have been for so many years. And especially when I sort of first had anxiety, it was not something that I ever even heard of. Nobody else had it, as I mean, they probably did, but as far as I was aware, no one really spoke about it. It wasn't like now when it's sort of everybody speaks about it and so many people openly have it. Which brings me to my recent TikTok that I made, and that was about anxiety. And I said that I saw somebody mention online on Twitter or something that they had seen somebody ask, how do I get a Subway? I'm really anxious to do it. And somebody replied to them and literally just like took them through how to do it with no judgment at all. And I thought it's so nice, like it's such a good idea. And I said on my TikTok, if anybody wants me to start a little series like that, and I can sort of do it, I think I'll mainly do it on TikTok, but some of them I will do on here. Like a lot of people were saying, how do you go to the gym on your own? And I think that'd be a really good one for a whole YouTube video, because there's quite a lot to it, and I can sort of take you with me and show you sort of what I do to make myself feel more comfortable. But yeah, I got so much response from that, and everybody saying that could help me so much, or that would have helped me growing up so much, and so many different things that you guys want me to do. So I'll definitely do that. So make sure to let me know if there's any that you want to see on here, or if there's any you want to see on TikTok. But yeah, just a little tangent, but I just thought it was relevant. My camera just ran out of storage, so I've had to change the SD card, so I really hope that the lighting's still okay. It looks like it's really... it looks positioned different. What's going on? The next one is, you've always wanted to do social media. This is a weird one, because social media is always something that I would have absolutely loved to do since it's become sort of a thing, you know, people doing YouTube and things like that. I have always wanted to do it, but I never even really considered it as something that I could do. I didn't think that I'd have the confidence, and I just never really thought of doing it. And I mean, I wanted to do acting. I went to uni to do acting, and that's still something that I'd absolutely love to do. But yeah, I never thought about doing it. And to be honest, originally I started doing YouTube before TikTok, and Jordan wanted to do a sort of fitness YouTube, and he never ended up sticking to it. He's gone into something else that he really loves. And I ended up doing like fashion, sort of the same thing that I'm doing now. I mean, they're awful. They're all on private, like pretty much all of them are on private because they're so bad. But obviously everyone's got to start somewhere, and it doesn't matter, like, you know, if you want to do it, just start. It doesn't matter, you'll get better, you'll learn as you go. Yeah, so I did YouTube, I think in lockdown, or maybe when I was still at uni but just coming up to lockdown. And then I sort of didn't do it for a year, and I was doing TikTok, and then obviously TikTok sort of blew up, and I got back into doing YouTube because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I remember also trying to do Instagram as well from, I can't even think when, but like years ago. So it's definitely something that I've always wanted to do. Yeah, it's definitely not what I thought I would end up doing, but I am so grateful that I can do it, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so excited for what's to come. I'm gonna be going up to London a lot more. I'm gonna be doing loads of stuff. You wish you lived in another country. I don't know about this one. I mean, I don't particularly. I think I'm happy that I was sort of brought up here. Obviously we're really, hang on, I can't put my water bottle down. Obviously we're so privileged living here, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of the weather, and it can be a pain, and it can be cold and rainy and unpredictable. But I wouldn't say I wish I'd grown up in another country. Live in another country, maybe for a period of time. I've always said I'd be so excited to sort of live in a different country for a period of time. Maybe like a city abroad, or America. I would love to live in America for a bit. I don't think I'd want to live there permanently. When I was younger, I think I always wanted to live in America permanently, but I definitely don't think I could do that. I don't think I could be away from my family. And no, I think I would definitely always end up back in England. But I mean, in the dream, you'd obviously have like, well, I would have, if I had like all the money in the world, I would have maybe somewhere that I could go and stay in America, and I would go back and forth. And obviously I want to be able to travel, and that would be amazing, but I definitely don't wish that I lived in another country now permanently. You are an introvert. I never know, like, what's the definition? I kind of know, but I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, no. I think I'm am I an extrovert though? It depends who I'm around. Like if I'm not around a big group of friends, I might be quite like shy, quite reserved, and I'm not one for like going out every single, well, I say that, not like going out every single weekend. No, I definitely love going out. I feel like I have a lot of different sort of friendship groups. Like I have my girl group, my home group, different friends dotted about, so I definitely love socialising and seeing friends, and I feel like I see a lot of different people a lot of the time, so I do love socialising and going out. And I don't think I'm an introvert. I'm not really one to sort of rather stay in on the sofa in my PJs. It depends. I feel like I used to sort of chill a lot and watch TV, watch Netflix, do nothing, whereas now I feel like I sort of go, you know, I work, I go to the gym, I go out, I see different people, I go see my parents, like I do different things, and I kind of like that. I kind of like being busy and sort of all over the place, which is a weird thing about me because I'm anxious, but routine stresses me out. I really don't like having to do, I like a bit of routine, you know, getting up, waking up, going to the gym, that sort of thing, but like when I had to go to uni every day or go to work every day, I just can't. I think the routine of it and like having to do the same thing over and over again and not changing up really freaks me out because I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut. Anyway guys, I think I'm gonna leave this video there because I don't want it to be a super long one. I feel like it might get a bit boring, but I just thought I would come and answer a few of your assumptions. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments. Please also let me know about the podcast if you'd be interested, what you'd want to hear, what videos you want to see, and also about the doing things that make you anxious thing. Just let me know in the comments, have a little chat. I'd love to have a chat with you in the comments. Go and follow my TikTok and Instagram. I will leave them down below. Please subscribe because I am putting out videos every week and I'm really loving it, really loving doing different things every week. And yeah, make sure you turn on the bell so that you know when I put out a video, because I need to pick a day yet. I'm not certain on a day. It tends to be sort of like a Thursday, Friday, like I've got a video going up today on a Friday. So really excited for the videos to come, lots of exciting new things. I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching this video and I really hope you enjoyed.